everyone, my name's Odotmaster, and welcome back to Fabledom. We are resuming basically where we ended. I accidentally let it play for a minute or two without noticing. But we have really nothing exciting happening until about 10 seconds ago. So there's a couple different options. So for this, I'll just read it. I found this magic bean on my travels and immediately thought of you. I cannot tell you exactly what it does, but I heard it's quite extraordinary. So we can buy the bean, which costs 100 coins. We could buy some food, which costs 20 and gives us 300. We could decline or we can postpone. So I've done both ways. The mysterious magic bean, once you complete it, which takes probably about 300 days, once you complete it, it's a passive source of income. So I kind of want to buy it because we're good on food. And then wherever I place it is where it's going to grow. So we're going to grow it back here because it'll be out of the way.
Feed your people. I think you made the right choice.
He always gets sassy with me when I pick the bean. So what we're going to do is, so in 220 days, my hero can mess with it. I don't even have a hero. Oh. Ooh. So I could do grain coin, which is basically, I'll read you the joke because it's great. I come from a land of profit and investment, and I assure you that grain is the coin of tomorrow. Believe me, I deduct it from the weather report. You absolutely need to go. I deduced it from the weather report. You absolutely need to go full grain coin. Crypto grainer. So I'll read you that joke because it's silly. So we can accept the quest, and in 30 days we have to get 80 grain, which we're not going to. We don't have any grain. Or we could spend 50 coins to get 5 nobility, which is probably what I'm going to do because we have extra coins right now. And nobility gets harder the further into the game you get. Okay, we're going to go here and here. And I think we're going to expand this way with farms and homesteads. Only thing is, we can't quite build a house. That's okay. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to expand over to a new area, and we're going to have to do a new well and such. I'm not willing to do that until we have our houses full. And honestly, I feel like we need to grow bigger. But I also don't want to hit the next village because I don't feel like we're prepped. Okay, good. So we have... So both lumber camps are full. Let me check the overview menu. So everything is currently full. So until the farm is finished building, which should be soon, but until the farm is finished building, there we go. We can't really do anything else with more people. I love the little noises it makes when you click on things. So we're going to assign both of those to the farm. So our goal now should be to get a wheat farm. Our goal should also be to get, because once we get a wheat farm, we then need a windmill. What else do we really, and the Messengers Guild. So there's a couple different things we need. I am going to place the Messengers Guild here. It's A, going to make all the people happy, and B, it's how we communicate with other people, which is super important. And I'm going to do one more thing that I usually don't do this early. But what I'm thinking... So we unlocked this big stone deposit, which we can use. So I'm not really worried about stone or anything. What I'm thinking is if I upgrade this territory, I can actually stop going this direction because I realized once we put a stone miner here, people aren't going to want to live here. So if we delete this road, which we can, and we buy this, we can expand this way further, and I think that's what I want to do. Okay, let's go through, and demolition tool you have to be really careful with, because whatever you click on, it will destroy. It does not really care what you're clicking on. It will just destroy it, so you have to be kind of really careful. Kind of really. You have to be really careful. Alright. And now it slows us down again, because I use the demolition tool. So yeah, what I'm thinking is if we build both this way and we build this way, we can have people on either side. This well doesn't go much further. So if we expand farther, then probably 2 more houses, 1 here, 1 here, we will have to buy a new well. Well, we don't need to buy, well, but we don't need to buy a new well. We would need to build one. Okay, I'm gonna really quick move the laborer's hut because we put it there because it was smart, but I kind of want to put it right here because now we can build houses this way, and this also, there was just a random hole. Okay, and so as far as decorations go, bushes are cheaper, but they do the same thing as far as beauty. So I'm just gonna continue placing bushes. There are 2 coins they add to beauty. Beauty increases happiness. I'm really happy we're at 72. And I think if we get another Fabling and put it in the Messenger Guild, we'll even be further than that, because this increases, I think by 10 it said. Essential. Plus 5 desirability. I mean, better than nothing. So let's put 1 person there, because we just got new people. I want another person on the farm. We're going to claim this quest. But now what we've done is we've gotten 1 messenger. Our farm is full. So I think everything but the Messenger Guild, double check. Everything but the Messenger Guild is full of people. We're going to produce a bunch of food. We are actually at capacity for Fablings. What I'm kind of wanting to do is wait a little bit to get our wood back up and just reject people and don't let anybody join for a little bit. We unlocked the world map. It's my favorite part. Okay, so we are up here. This little tiny corner. This, and this are all people we don't know. I'm going to go here and send a messenger. It costs 25 more every time you send a messenger. So once the first messenger is sent, he'll come back and then we'll send him again. But so it's 25 gold. It's going to take 7 days and we're going to meet the warrior princess. It's exciting. Once you've unlocked everybody on the map, it's not expensive to send messengers anymore. That being said, so usually with messengers, you want to give gifts when you first meet. We're not going to have enough because we should be, maybe we'll put production over here because it shouldn't be too far away. What I should do is pausing really quick. My brain process. We want to give them gifts. And those gifts usually are some sort of food or wood or things like that. What I should do is I should get the grain going and do this. Because what this means is we're not going to want people here because of this. Yeah, we're going to build it. Because of the coal maker and the stone camp, we're not going to want people here. So if I do the farm here, we're expanding this way, which means all of the new people are going to want places closer to this side of the map rather than that side of the map. I realize I'm gesturing and it's backwards. They're going to want closer to that side, not this side. I gestured with my mouse the correct way. My head did not go the correct way. So we'll build a farm. And I know we won't be able to populate it quite yet, although I might, once it's built, I might just grab one of these people. That's probably the smartest, huh? Is just grab one of these people. The hard part with having things not full and not having the Fablings is it does take upkeep. Homesteads don't, but everything else pretty much does. So I guess we're gonna build some houses. And because the houses are on this side inside the well, it still counts even though the rest of the house is not. Apple tree, I don't want clothing line. What I want is because I'm not going to replace the ones we have, but I am definitely going to be more cautious of what we have for now, because we don't want a clothing line and we don't want an outhouse. We prefer to have an apple tree and a chicken coop. And then we're going to plant more shrubs because beautification's a thing. Shrub. And shrub. There we go. Cool. So they're going to build that once we get enough wood, which we're not at wood yet. I'm hoping we can... Yeah, we should be able to get enough wood because we just hit it. Hoping that when we get the newcomers in 3 days, we can grab them. So, do I want to take over the 50 new days and build 6 new homesteads? Or no? I'm going to do it just because we have them built doesn't mean we have to fill them. And they're not, the only thing that's going to kind of stink is we have to put a new well in here, but wells aren't super expensive or difficult. And we're going to actually prioritize this well. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. Because no matter... oh boy, one sec. Before... we just have to build 6 houses. It doesn't matter if people are in them or not. And the well really only matters if people fill them. So we're going to do that, that, and that. And then we're going to do... I'm going to take a second. I'll be right back. And then we're going to do the Chapter 2 Meet Cutie. All right. Hail, Princess. Do you wish to speak with me, or shall our blades do the talking? Okay, so we can do 2 different types of greetings. Do we want to give her 10 coal and have a very positive effect, or just greet her? I think because we have it, we greet her. So, oh no, you're supposed to be paused. So each realm has a ruler with their own personality, missions, and rewards. To learn more information, hit that. So she now likes me, and we could court her, which requires 40 coal. I don't think we court anybody until we meet everybody, but that's my personal opinion. Okay, let's get going on here. So they're chopping wood. We've probably overbuilt on homesteads, but that's okay. We're just trying to get that quest done, right? And homesteads don't take anything to sit there besides the wood that it takes to build them. I am going to have one of those new people work on the granary, or the farm. So granary's right here. So granary collects from these 3 farm areas. He's going to work on the wheat farm. The only thing we really have left to build that we haven't built that I really like is the windmill and the fisherman's hut. Fisherman's hut is over here somewhere. So I'll have to place it. Yes. I'll have to place it like here. Problem is we have no fablings over there, so they're not going to want to fish over in that direction. Unless I reassign them, which is pretty easy actually. I could reassign like somebody living here to work here. But that is a problem for another day. Fish is not super important right now. Our goal right now is to get caught up on wood, which I don't feel like we're ever going to get. I keep building more homesteads. Like, oh, let's not build homesteads and get more wood. And then the game's like, build more homesteads for quests. And I'm like, oh, yep. So we're going to sit here and wait for a minute and see what happens. But look at our little town. We're doing really good. I know eventually I'm going to want to expand this way. Maybe not with houses because of this quarry thing here. Yes, we want more people. Okay, we're going to pause really quick because we are a little over halfway done with time, and I'm double checking. We're over halfway, almost there. I have a feeling if we leave that alone. So it looks like we'll be able to get the first stock with the 10 nobility. 'Cause remember, if we don't get it, we lose it. So if we don't build in 40 days, 3 more homesteads, we lose 5 nobility. And if we don't get this, we lose 10 nobility in 52 days. Thing being, so I could probably build another quarry thing over here and have people move there. I really don't think we need it. I'm waiting to see. We might be cutting it close on stone. Okay. Yay, homesteads are being built. And we're getting good money, good income. We did get more people, so let's assign another person to the farm. Yeah, no, I'm really happy with how this is working out. Everything's looking good. This is usually in the game where I start going, oh no, because it's like, well, I started building this way with the homesteads, so those all have to fill, because I'm pretty sure the game fills whatever you build first, so all these are going to fill. And then if I put a homestead like here, it would fill for over here. So we may be going this direction for fish over here, which totally is fine. Either way works. So let's get meeting another person then. It's 50 coins. We can afford 50 coins. We have a good stockpile of coins for now. Okay, if we welcome them, we go up to a big village. Are we ready for that? I'm gonna welcome one of them. And get this farm going, because I think that fills up. Yeah, the only thing we don't have 2 people on is Messenger's Guild, which is fine for now. Because before we do that, I need to make sure that we gather the stone, which we will, because now it's halfway through and we're already at 40. So we're doing good on all of that. The one thing we don't have anyone doing is the windmill, which could 100% just go like right here, because nobody's going to want to live here because of the coal maker. But we could put a windmill there. If we put a windmill there, man, it looks like we're almost going to get the other quest too. If we put a windmill there, then the people will be happy because it's close to their home. Only thing we won't be able to do easily is the fisherman's hut for now. I'm not super worried about that. Your Grace, we've recently left our own realm due to horrible conditions we forced to live in. We're hoping to settle here with you. I just said I didn't want more people. Okay, so here's spend 80 coin or spend 5 nobility. That's the difference. We're not going to accept any more people. I don't want to be a big village yet. I need to at least get a stockpile of food. We're not going to be able to... Well, I don't know. It's still summer. We might be able to keep up with the coal requirement. But I'm not adding more people quite yet. So we're just going to let this live for a little bit. I want to have a stockpile of money. I want to actually have more coal. Ah! Oh, we made a friend. Welcome to my bountiful kingdom. I trust that your intentions are honorable. We're going to gift her vegetables because I like doing that whenever possible. So we're going to start out on a positive relationship. And to court her, we need 100 vegetables. Let's go ahead and meet the next person. I just want to meet everybody. That way we can kind of see our options. But the goal of this game is to date and marry one of them. And there's the houses. Yay! So all we're waiting on is wood and stone production. No. Yeah, I don't want anybody else right now. I want to get this going. I'm so scared that we're going to outgrow what we can handle. I'm not even going to lie. Like, that's been my fear. Because that's what I did last time. I was like, oh, it's fine. Let's keep expanding. And then the game's like, hey, it's winter. You have no coal. I'm like, oh no. What do I do about that? And then was frantically making more coal. I don't want to get there again. What I might do... So we're doing good on everything, and I don't want to, like, take somebody away. But I kind of want to... I'm going to take this farmer away, and I'm going to have him work at the windmill. So what the windmill does is it takes the grain and turns it into flour. And I'm pretty sure what we do with the flour is the next level of Big Village, so I'm going to have to do it. Yeah, it is. Dang it. So in order to make a bakery, which bakes bread, I'm going to have to become a Big Village. So I guess the next time we're going to do it. Hello, neighbor. Are you here to make a deal? I'll draft up some paperwork. Yeah, let's gift you some coins. And go meet somebody else. Okay, I guess we become a Big Village. So next, in 3 days, we'll say yes and have 2 more people, and I'll get really worried about our money, but we're doing okay. We're positive still, and we're positive quite a bit. I think the most positive I've ever been is like 150, which was crazy. So we're going to see where we can get. 1 day. All right, here we go. Woo! We're a big village. We got 200 coins. We can now make a bakery. We can now turn stones into rectangles using brute force. It just makes them into bricks, stone bricks. We could do a street theater, which is an entertainment, and we could do an arena of trials. So the arena of trials I built super early on because I thought it was super cool last game. All it does is let you take your military and your hero and fight. You don't really get anything besides a really cool statue once you're done. So I'm not going to build that until we're further in. Yeah, so we're... Okay, this means that we can put somebody back on the farm. And I don't actually think... Did we have any... Oh, we can do another messenger eventually, but we don't need that right now. Because messengers just let you say hi to everybody. I'm not super worried about that. What I do want to build is a bakery. And bakeries increase the happiness. So if I placed it here... Every house I built near here when somebody's working. And those only count when somebody's working. So like if the inn we built forever ago that makes everyone happy, or the Messengers Guild, if I remove somebody from that, or they don't have, you know, a person, it means that it's not going to make them happy anymore. So I'll put the bakery there because that seems to do a good range. And yeah, we're a village now. Our family age is 30, which is insane. But I think I'm going to call this here. So this is Fabling. These are Fablings. This is Fabledom, and I always mix those up. But we are looking good. We have quite a few things we still need to build. Like I still need to build the hero quarters and things like that. So I think next time will probably be a build-heavy episode. I am going to have to deal with this, aren't I? We don't need planks. So I'm going to decline this request because they're wanting to trade coins for planks. I'm not worried about that. We did meet somebody else. Met Sir Payne, the Dark Knight. We're going to gift him some coal. He likes us. And before we leave, we're going to go send a messenger to the next person. So far, we're doing really good. We have to gather 20 more stone in 25 days, which will be plenty of time. We've built our little village a little bigger. The giant beanstalk is 60 days closer. I don't even have a hero, so I don't know what I'm going to be doing with it. But I think I'm going to call the episode here. So thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!